Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of ZV Universe. Lots of great action as always. Couple tag matches planned for you this evening as well. Some surprises. Just gonna have to wait and see. Here we go with tonight's ZV Universe. Up first for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, some high-octane tag team action. Nightmare and Neo Forte go up against Insho and Alder. Majay and Renegade were looking to get some tag team cohesion going on as they take on Green Love. ZTRL, surprisingly accompanied by Hannah Corona, will be taking on Young Foot tonight. Former ZV Grand Champion Zistar once again going up against David Lee Jones. ZV Grand Champion Ryan Galford gonna go up against Shori Urepa in non-title action tonight. And in tonight's main event, one clash that is definitely overdue, ladies and gentlemen, Cyber Bloodline versus Defiant. Let's get right to the action this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Up first for you will be Nightmare and Neo Forte versus Insho and Alder.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 460 pounds, prestigious, awesome, Nightmare, and the Enforcer.
The current ZV Super Champion, Nightmare, and his partner Neo Forte, very successful tag team in ZV Universe. One thing people tend to forget, though, Neo Forte is the current ZV in the bank holder. So at any given time, he could cash in on that title. Or on either title, the Super title or the Grand Championship. Sure, that makes for an interesting tag team dynamic going into this competition tonight. Have to see if this man right here can capitalize on that. Kind of looking forward to see what Insho can do tonight in tag team action. He has a very successful singles career so far. We'll see if he can get along with Alder as they attempt to take down Nightmare and Neo Forte tonight.
And from Chroma City, weighing in at 207 pounds, the Engineer.
Alder, too, has made a name for himself in recent weeks, or recent nights, in singles competition, picking up some very big and surprising wins lately. Should be a nice tag team, though. Alder and Insho complement each other greatly. Insho, the powerhouse with the striking capability. Alder, the technical marvel, with all kinds of submissions. If anybody can get it done against Nightmare and Neo Forte tonight, it might be these two. Looks like Nightmare and Insho will be starting out for their respective teams. Here we go. Tie up in the middle of the ring. Nightmare doing a good job of grounding Insho early on. There's a big chop. Insho blocks. Tries to pick Nightmare, but Nightmare counters quickly, tossing Insho into their corner. Big face buster. Insho having known that, a quick punch counter. Into the turnbuckle, tags in Alder. Nice double tackle. You see Alder doing what he does best. Starts systematically picking an opponent apart. These pulls on that arm, trying to pull that shoulder out of socket. Now he sits down with the arm bar, once again working on that arm. Nightmare able to roll out of it though. Tag made. Oh! Nice boot from Nightmare as Neo Forte holds him in place. Neo Forte surprisingly pulling out the surfboard submission. Alder able to wrestle out of it. It's more of that technical know-how. Able to see that submission coming and get out of it. Tags Insho back in. This will be interesting, watching two big powerhouses go at it. Tries to get out of the corner, but Insho belts him, puts him right back in there. Starts smashing that big green head of his right into the turnbuckle. Tagging Alder back in. Good tag team coordination here. Trying to keep the fresh man in at all times. Went for a big leg lariat. Alder saw it coming and just threw him down. He tosses Neo Forte to the outside. Nice counter from Alder. Decides to take Neo Forte back into the ring. What's it? Oh! Chest first right there on the edge of the ring. That had to hurt. There's all with that exploder suplex, goes for the cover. Gets a 2 count. Alder might be signaling for the end there. A little early, I think. Starting something the forearms fly. A snap suplex to get him out of the corner, though. Goes for that tag. Oh, and he gets the tag, though. His Nightmare runs in with a clothesline. Goes for the drop kick, but again, Alder just swats him out of the way. Oh, very quickly traps Nightmare up. That leg scissors dragon sleeper combination. I'm gonna go for the cover. I don't know how wise that is, though. It's a 2 count, surprisingly. Considering Nightmare's very fresh. Hasn't suffered a lot of damage yet. Boys, Alder up. Oh no. Could be going for that buckle bomb. Oh. Upper back and shoulders right into the turnbuckle. It hurts me just watching. Alder ties him up. Nightmare counters out of it. Ties him up himself. Nice counter to the DDT. Ooh, big jumping knee. Neo Forte, a little rocked, but back on the apron finally. Smashes him into the corner. Alder, wow, quick to counter. Hoist Nightmare up for that cradle suplex of sorts. Wrenching away on the arm, which he has targeted earlier on in the match. Oh, bad time to start gloating. Falcon Arrow. Nightmare climbing up to the top rope. Oh no. Went for a drop kick. Alder counters into a sharpshooter. And just like that, Nightmare taps. Very surprising upset once again from Alder. You see early on he hits Forte with that beautiful cradle suplex. And there you have that Nightmare trapped up in that Dragon Sleeper for a little while. Safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, this match was almost all Alder. You see him hitting Nightmare with that cradle suplex. And catching Nightmare off the top rope.
Here are your winners, Bad Boy and the Engineer.
Excellent showing from Alder and Insho. Giving Nightmare and Neo Forte their first tag team loss here in ZV Universe. Gotta admit, I like the way these two work together. Maybe we'll see some more from them in the future. Keeping the tag team action going, ladies and gentlemen. Another unlikely duo in Renegade and Mage take on Green Love in Supremus and Tony. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, tag team action. It's Tony and Mage start things off. Renegade and Supremus going at each other outside the ring already. Very interesting start to this match, ladies and gentlemen. Maj tagging Renegade in. Probably not a smart move as Tony gets him in a nice belly-to-belly suplex. Renegade quick to counter with an arm drag, though. Doesn't seem too flex. Alright. Oh, but great equalizer. Big Green with the big boot. Hoists Renegade up and smashes him down with a spine buster. And Tony's in total control of this match right here. Drags Renegade over back to the green corner. Doesn't quite get done though as Renegade's able to muscle out of that. Punches fly, tosses him back into their corner. Tossed into the corner once again. Tags Mage back in. Ooh, nice combination. Both of those individuals. That's not enough to take Tony down. Counters out and tags in Supremus. He's a little slow to act. He gets a big gorilla press into a power slam for his troubles. Mage taking his time. Tags Rennie back in. Big cross body, goes for the pin. And gets 1 count on Green Love. He's back up there, tosses him into the green corner. Tags Tony back in, smashing him into Tony's boot. Oh, Tony's getting down and dirty now, just choking the life out of Rennie. And sitting down, pulling back hard in that camel clutch. Renegade somehow able to power out of it and get the legs out from underneath Tony. Tossing him back into the corner. Wisely tagging Mage back in. Another tag team maneuver going on. Huge backdrop. And once again, Tony's up with a big boot to equalize things and starts choking Mage out. Tony climbing up to the top rope. Ooh, this is scary. You don't see this very often. Oh, huge clothesline off the top rope. Looks like he's setting up for that choke slam. Huge choke slam from Tony. Goes for the cover. Thankfully, Renegade's right there to break it up. Supremus can't quite get there in time. Mage quick to get up though. Stiff clothesline. A nice backdrop. Big spine buster. Big set of moves from Mage. He sits up in the corner. What's he got coming? Oh, huge. Tries to hit him with a spear, but Tony counters. Into the neutral corner. Mage counters with a stiff elbow. Back into air corner. Albert. Tony counters out of it. Mage. Huge pump handle slam straight into the cover. Only gets the 1 count. Little flurries of offense from Mage and Renegade, but Tony has been able to hang on for the most part. Oh, Mage's in trouble now. Tony with that big iron claw. If they're not careful, that's going to do it, and Mage has to tap out. And your winners, ladies and gentlemen, Green Love. A little bit of offense from Renegade there in the cross body. And some tag team action. The big backdrop on Tony. Overall, Green Love was able to overcome, hitting with a huge clothesline and a choke slam to the boot. But despite taking that pump handle slam, he gets that iron claw.
Here are your winners, Chosen One, Eddie, Vicious and Delicious.
And Green Love able to pull off another victory, proving why they are probably the best tag team in ZV Universe right now. Up next for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen, the Perfect Ninja ZTRL going up against Young Fred.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Hannah, and from Utah, weighing in at 226 pounds, the Ninja.
The Perfect Ninja's had a very impressive streak going on the last few days, picking up some very big wins. Tonight he's being accompanied by Hannah Corona, probably to keep an eye on his exploits, make sure he keeps up the good work. I'm sure if he doesn't, there will be a very stern lecture coming. But given his current track record, I don't think she's got anything to worry about, and neither should the Ninja. But it is safe to say he has got a big challenge ahead of him tonight.
And his opponent, from the east side, weighing in at 352 pounds, Young Funky.
It is clear to see what Young brings to the table here, ladies and gentlemen. He has got size and the strength to boot. And don't let his size fool you. He's very quick for a man his size as well. He has all the tools to be a champion in ZV Universe one day. But first things first, he's going to have to get past the Perfect Ninja and that deadly running knee. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. See, Terrell starting out with that big leg lariat, but it does not drop the big man, surprisingly. Terrell with another stiff kick. That's going to be the game here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it was a big clothesline, drops him. Terrell has proven his striking capability is top notch here in ZV Universe. But is he going to be able to take down a man the size of Young? He's definitely going to try as he lets the punches fly. Young just takes him in stride and tosses ZTRL to the outside. Ooh. Ooh, just dropping ZTRL to the mat with all of his weight on top of him. Ooh, nice backbreaker. Well, tries to carry ZTRL off, but he counters into a quick DDT. Oh! Nice knee smasher on the outside of the ring. The referee's count is up to 8. Nobody's moving, ladies and gentlemen. Made it up to 9, and both competitors finally back in the ring. As Young just hoists him up to a beautiful swinging slam. Was Xero hanging on with a quick counter. Punch to the gut, goes for the drop kick, but misses. Young into the cover. Xero into the corner. Oh! Ass first. Goes Young. And just starts stomping away on the Ninja. Drags him out of the corner. Up against the ropes. Big leg drop. Oh! Right across the face. Oh. Goes to hit him ass first again, but Xero counters into a German suplex. Impressive. And oh no, he's rearing back. He's cocked, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for that running knee. Oh! Young trips him up with a toe hold, drop toe hold, and takes him down. Hits him ass first once again. That was a big counter from Young. Goes for the cover. Doesn't even get a 1 count. The Ninja quick to kick out of that one. And Young slowing things down. Rear chin lock. Wise move from Young, trying to wear ZTRL down, keep him grounded. Russian leg sweep. ZTRL rolling outside. What's he doing? He's got a baseball bat. What is he doing? He just blatantly hits Young with a baseball bat in front of the referee. That's a disqualification, ladies and gentlemen. What was the Ninja thinking there? Just a blatant disqualification just like that in front of the referee. And Young wins the match by disqualification. Very disappointing end to a fairly competitive match. Expected more from the Ninja from that, but oh well. Up next for you, ladies and gentlemen, the leader of IZV Zistar against two-time Carolina Music Award winner for Best Country Male Artist, David Lee Jones.
Making his way to the ring from another time, weighing in at 206 pounds, the Omega.
IZV's leader, Zistar, has definitely been working hard ever since losing that title to Rian at last month's pay-per-view event. Hoping to get back into that title picture very, very soon. Tonight, though, he faces a familiar foe and two-time Carolina Music Award winner for Best Country Male Artist, David Lee Jones. Should be an interesting matchup. Can't wait to see how it goes.
And his opponent, from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 209 pounds, David Lee Jones.
Prior to the nightly episodes of ZV Universe, David Lee Jones had quite a track record against the ZV WrestleMan's roster. He was considered one of the more intimidating foes. Has yet to get that footing, though, in ZV Universe. A big win against Zistar tonight would go a long way to securing that legacy, though. We'll have to see if he can pull it off tonight. And the match begins, ladies and gentlemen. David going for a big punch, but Zistar's having none of that. Starts out with a scoop slam. Just wrenching away on David's neck and hat. Trying to take that hat off, but nobody takes the hat off of David Lee Jones. Very frustrated by the attempt to remove his hat. So he escapes out of the ring, but Zistar follows suit. Starts hammering away on David. Smashing that hat into the apron. Quick fireman's carry from David. Goes for a scoop slam of his own. Gets a reverse DDT dropped right on that hat. Ooh, straight punch to the gut. Almost drops David completely as he's tossed back in the ring. The scoop slam puts David on his back. Zistar just daring him to get up now as he goes for the cover. David trying to mount a little bit of a comeback. And a big swinging head scissors from David. He never ceases to amaze me with the moves he can do. Goes for the right hand. Zistar ducks under. He's on a running clothesline. Goes down for the cover. Only gets the 1 count. Surprised the ref allowed that. Didn't call for the rope break. They were awfully close to the ropes. Zistar snaps him down and drops the elbow on top of that hat. Now starts choking David out. Man, for some reason Zistar really has it down for David's hat tonight. And drops the elbow. Adding a little insult to injury, as David is known. Go for the cover. Almost gets the 2 count. As I was saying, adding insult to injury. David is known for his incredible elbow ability. Now just smushing that hat into the canvas. Into the corner. And David hammers out and comes out swinging. We get another big elbow to that hat. And David counters with a big boot. What? Oh, I guess 1 count, but that was a double underhook German. That was the Tiger Suplex from David Lee Jones. As he winds up. Drops the big elbow on Zistar. Just that arm tied up. Tied up. Zistar pushes him out. Into the corner turnbuckle. David once again with a sharp elbow counter. Goes for a rolling forearm, but Zistar sees it coming and swats him out of the way. Once again, just begging David to get up. Take this punishment. Spins him around. Oh, just a straight punch and kick. Oh, and just scrapes that hat across the top rope. Zistar really has it out for David's hat tonight. Now clutching down on that shoulder area. Most people don't realize the bundle of nerves is right there. It can cause a lot of damage if you squeeze just right. David hoists Zistar up for a backdrop. And a quick kip up. Dragging Zistar over. Looks like he's going to drop that elbow again. Oh! David poised and ready. 1, 2, 3, and 4 big elbows. That might be enough to put him away, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and Zistar kicks out at the last minute. Able to withstand David's vicious elbows. David now looking to get support from his many adoring fans. Hits Zistar with a few ZV specials, leaves him in the corner. Tries to pick him up, but Zistar just was playing possum in the corner and wrestles David down. David with snap DDT. Ooh. Rolls him over a few times. He's going to drop that elbow one more time. Right across the chest of Zistar. Ooh, drops the legs. Ducks under the clothesline. 1, 2, 3, and the 4th elbow. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Nice back and forth action from this one, ladies and gentlemen. This one could have been anybody's match. But David's very sharp, precise elbows. More than Zistar could take.
Here is your winner, David Lee Jones.
And a big win for the two-time Carolina Music Award winner for Best Country Male Artist. And one step further, getting that momentum back. Coming up next this evening, ladies and gentlemen, TV Grand Champion Rian Galford takes on Shora Urepa in non-title action.
Making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 211 pounds, the prestigious Grand Prix champion, the Gladiator.
Rian is yet to defend his TV Grand Championship, which he may be doing in the very near future at the next pay-per-view, TV SummerSlam, coming up very, very soon. He has had some impressive matches, though, and some impressive wins. Let's see what he has in store for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, against Shori.
His opponent, accompanied by the Psycho, and from parts unknown, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Lawman.
Shori being suspiciously accompanied by Dia tonight. Just now noticing she was there, I think. Shori's an unsung hero of ZV Universe as well. Prior to ZV Universe's episodes, he too has been a force to be reckoned with his technical prowess. See how he does tonight against the Powerhouse. There's the bell. Rian starting out as he should, showing off that power. Like I was saying in the beginning, this is definitely a clash of styles. Rian known for that explosive power. Shori much more a mat-based wrestler or technical mastermind. Can't wait to see how these two... Oh, goes for the cover. It'll be also interesting to see Dia down there in the corner makes a difference. Or if Shorty even cares. There's Reen again showing off that power, that deadlift power bomb. And there she is right on the apron, distracting Rian. Shorty able to get up in the confusion, hitting a big backdrop. And Dia or Dia, not sure on the pronunciation, already paying dividends by being out on ringside. Shorty doing what he does best, starts tying Rian up and wrenching away at the arm. Goes for the cover. And so far, Dia very pleased with what she's seen. Oh, big clubbing blow from Rian as he just measures up. And Shorty surprisingly counters, throws fist of his own. The ropes drops down. Leapfrog. Ooh, and a nine. There's a steel chair. Where did that come from, ladies? Where in the world did that come from? There's a steel chair in the ring. No doubt Dia probably slid that in there when no one was looking. Goes for the cover. Shorty now taking Rian down with an armbar and wrenching back. Rian just muscles out of it and rolls over. Big over the head, belly to belly suplex. Surprisingly, no one seems to. Oh, especially no one has noticed that chair yet. Referee finally gets it out in the ring. Oh, quick kick. Countered by Shorty. Oh, but Rian counters with a Superman punch. Referee was going for the count, but Dia seems to be on the apron distracting him. He's not stopping Rian. They hoist him up to a big crucifix power bomb. Rian once again showing off that power. Sits back in the corner. What's he got planned? He's got to be going for that big spear. Oh! Into the cover. And Dia just grabs the referee and drags him out. Getting blatantly involved. But saving the match for Shorty in the meantime. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, as action goes on in the ring, I think referee has thrown Dia out of the arena. As the action gets hard and heavy still in the ring. As Shorty is taking control with a bulldog. Climbs up to the middle rope. Oh, misses though. And yes, Dia is gone, ladies and gentlemen. She's been ejected from ringside. Big clothesline from Rian. Falls into the cover. 1, 2. I think it's a long 2 count there. Oh, Shorty up with a very, very big stiff clothesline and then ties Rian up in a sitting abdominal stretch. Dia definitely got involved in this match, tried her best to get things in Shorty's favor, and it seems to have worked finally. As I say that, Rian picks him up for a big slam. Heads over to the corner. Checks it out, make sure it's okay, I guess, and hits him with a Superman punch. But Shorty, quick, the counter with a jawbreaker. Hoist him up, goes for a pile driver. Oh! Devastating maneuver from Shorey into the cover. And gets the 2 count. Not sure Shorey ever really wanted Dia's help tonight, but he got it, and it is paying dividends as he ties Rian's big legs up, goes for the sharpshooter. Rian quick to power out of it. Big clothesline. Drops Shorey down, drags him out. Oh! Still punch he's setting up. Looks like he's probably setting up for another spear. And he nails him. Rolls back over into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, is ZV Grand Champion. Hard fought victory, though. You see him with that first big spear. Where he went for the cover. That's when Dia got involved and just yanked the referee right out of there. That's when the referee had enough and ejected her from ringside. Shorey began to capitalize on the situation, but in the end, a few big clotheslines and 1 spear later, even despite that big pile driver. Went for the sharpshooter, but Rian able to muscle out of it and counter with a spear.
Here is your winner, the Gladiator.
Great showing from Rian tonight, overcoming the odds. Nice effort from Shorey too, gotta add, but in the end it wasn't quite enough to take out the Grand Champion. And tonight's main event, ladies and gentlemen, almost a rematch from an era bygone as Cyber Bloodline takes on Defiant.
Making his way to the ring from the Port City, North Carolina, weighing in at 233 pounds, Blade.
No doubt Cyber has had his hands full the past few weeks with his bitter rival Razor. Was able to pick up a big win last night, though, and you have to put that behind him for a little while and take on a very, very old foe in Defiant.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 249 pounds, Devious.
In an era bygone so far past, ladies and gentlemen, these two briefly met, and it did not end well for Defiant. More recently in ZV Universe, Defiant was briefly caught up in the rivalry between Cyber and Razor. Don't think he appreciated that too much. And here he's hoping to take on Cyber one-on-one and pick up a huge victory. Leading into ZV SummerSlam coming up very soon, ladies and gentlemen. And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Cyber, the first one to strike with a big backdrop, but Defiant quickly counters with a dragon screw. And starts stomping away on Cyber. That's got to be Defiant's key here. Keep Cyber grounded. Do not let him get up to a vertical base, because as soon as he does that, he's gonna do stuff like that. Loves to start out with that Piercer Force kick. Defiant definitely has some height and probably a little bit of power on Cyber. He's gonna have to utilize that. Might even have to make this a wrestling match. Use some actual wrestling holds to keep Cyber grounded, otherwise. Oh! Big slam! And just a straight punch. Tossing Cyber aside. Into the ropes. And that stiff knee to the gut. Like I said, if Defiant wants to win, he's got to keep Cyber from doing stuff like that. Big uppercut from Defiant. Drags him into the corner. Tosses him across the ring, follows up with a huge clothesline. Just the one count. Something way up high for a vertical suplex. Drops the knee right on the back of the neck. Keeps the pressure on afterwards. Defiant doing a good job taking the fight to Cyber. Can't afford to get into a straight up fight. If it comes to punches and kicks, Cyber's going to wear him down. But if he can do stuff like this and get him in submission holds, big slams, stuff like that, Defiant's got a chance to win this one. And Cyber quickly counters with a dragon screw takedown of his own. Oh, just scrapes that forearm right across Defiant's face. Oh, ties him up and pulls back. Smashes his face into the canvas. Oh, there it was, a knee to the face. Goes for the cover. Gets a 2 count. Cyber's stomping away on the arm. Fired up of his own. But Defiant's not quite done as he sweeps the leg out. He's poised and ready. Could he be? He might be. Pulls Cyber back. Hits him with the Act of Defiance. Rolls over. 1, 2. Oh, gets the 2 count. He almost put Cyber away with that one. I am very proud of his work right there. Pick Cyber up. But Cyber with a quick European uppercut to counter. Nice sit-out powerbomb from Cyber. You don't see moves like that very often. It's good to know Cyber can do it when he needs to. There's a few ZV specials of his own. Follows up with a straight kick. Gonna hit him with a knee to the... Oh. This one needs to face once again. Defiant counters, trips him up. Hoists him up for a deep 6. Defiance looking a little weary, but he is holding on. He could be setting up for a second act of Defiance. Pulls him back, smashes him down into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of upset victory and a whole lot of retribution. Defiant picks up the win, despite getting a knee to the face early on. Defiant was able to hang on. You see him tripping Cyber up. Hits him with that first act of Defiance. Almost gets the win right there. Cyber went for that second knee to the face, but Defiant trips him up. Hits him with a deep 6, followed by another act of Defiance.
Here is your winner, Devious.
And Defiant pulls off an upset victory against the infamous Cyber Bloodline. And that's going to just about do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's episode of ZV Universe. Stay tuned in the near future for the next streaming pay-per-view event, ZV SummerSlam. Hope to see you guys there. As always, this is the legend himself saying you guys have fun, and we will see you next time on ZV Universe.